Who owns your congressman? This week, Brandon Gill. Let's take a look at his district. It's my district too, unfortunately. See Denton? That's a liberal college town carved out so that we get lumped in with rural North Texas. Overall, Gill raised 1.7 million, only 15% of that from small donors. The FEC defines small donors as individuals donating less than $200 total. But let's be generous and say anything under 1,000 is non-wealthy. Still, do you have a spare 1,000 bucks? So donors giving over 1,000, that's 193 people, 30% of his total funds. Now toss in the 505k that Brandon loaned his campaign. That's 194 people, just 0.03% of the voters in his district, giving him 58% of the money. The next slice of funding is PACs. Now, not all PACs are bad, and it looks like Brandon's come mostly from single issue PACs, honest, passionate groups. Maybe not. It's just wealthier Republicans funding him. At least 0.0003% came from human rights groups. Not a dollar from any labor union. So if we add the PAC donations to his personal funds and the wealthy donors, we're already at 73% of his total funding. And geographically, where did these donations come from? Hey, just over half came from Texas, but only 10% came from within the actual district. So none of these numbers so far have included super PACs, which spent $3 million here, all from conservative groups. Why? Because this is a safe and getting safer Republican seat. Whoever won this primary would hold that seat as long as they want. So what did Brandon Gill do with that 1.7 million? Notice the lack of salaries here. He likely spent it all on wealthy political consultants, not a single middle-class job created. So let's recap. 1.7 million raised, 1.6 million spent, 1.3 came from the wealthy. A mix of wealthy individuals, PACs, and his own hard-earned Wall Street money. So who owns your congressman? Not you, not the district, not Texas, not the voters. It's the wealthy. And that's not just Gill, that's most of Congress. It's never been left versus right. It's the same that it's been throughout human history. It's always greedy pricks versus everybody else, the 1% versus the 99%. Congressman Brandon Gill, for and by the wealthy. If you learned something, please help support us by grabbing a shirt and follow for more. And the next time you see Congressman Brandon Gill, you let him know that you know